The Telosians, End of the Shadows. We salute you, dear children of the earth. We need to contact you regularly to notify you of events happening on Earth. Not long ago, in one of the last messages, we spoke to you about the revelations that will come to light in your life at the social, governmental, and other levels. You understand that all these tribulations currently happening on your planet have a reason for being. Indeed, all this excitement which manifests itself in you, around you, is the great trigger for the approach to the truth with regard to everything that happens on Earth. What do we mean by this? We have already told you that your government leaders and the entire world government, meaning very few humans compared to the population of Earth, are feeling increasingly uncomfortable. Everything they had in place for, well, many years is falling apart. To take a very simple example, the last pandemic, which took place very recently in the life of the human population, was created to further weaken humans by scaring them, by creating great fear. Now, if you look closely at the results of this situation, it created some fears, yes, we agree, but above all, it brought a great change of consciousness to a large number of you. Many humans have asked themselves a large number of questions about the sincerity of your leaders, about the sincerity of certain doctors, certain pharmaceutical trusts, etc. But there has also been a great change among the inhabitants of large cities who, following this confinement, had a flash of lucidity in wishing to live partly in nature. Nature has become a refuge for many of you. Doubts, great doubts concerning your rulers have seized your minds. You understood in part that these humans are only hungry for power and that in their hands you were toys that could be manipulated at will. So in conclusion, everything they put in place 4 years ago in your earthly time had the opposite effect of what they wanted. The energies of light which are sent to the earth from celestial places have begun in recent years to transform the consciousness of humans. Certain earthly men and women have had and still have more and more the courage to demonstrate the evil doing of your government leaders, pharmaceutical lobbies, and many other money-hungry humans who, thanks to this, want to lead the terrestrial world. You can now hear here and there revelations which may shock some of you, but which are real. We already warned you a few months ago that certain revelations would shock you and that you would think were unthinkable. We thank the earthly men and women who, through their courageous disclosures, come to support us in the evolution of human consciousness. It is important to know that each day that passes brings a little more collapse of the dark light which, despite everything, in the last bursts, will try everything in order to still have control over your lives. However, no offense to them, it is ending. You will be able to realize that some of them will get sick, will have accidents that will keep them away from public life, or will leave Earth in one way or another. Know that all of this is essential for the survival of the Earth and its humanity. Of course, you will say, but what then becomes of those who, coming from other shadow planets, manipulate these humans by making them believe in the strength and power of power and money? We will answer you this. All these beings from other non-loving planets will not be able to support the power of light, which will emanate from humans who will understand the true meaning of life. These beings from other planets, who manipulated those you call the world government, will be gradually expelled from the Earth by our celestial armies responsible for protecting the Earth and its humanity. You will say, but how can it be that beings of light have armies? We don't have cannons, shells, planes responsible for launching bombs like on Earth. No, our way of protecting the Earth is done through energies, rays of particular energies which will affect certain shadow vessels. This is done from ship to ship. We do not wish to create deaths, but through these special energy rays we block as much as possible the movements of these shadow beings who wish to meet humans wanting to have control over you. Gradually, and this will be quite rapid, beings coming from shadow planets will be prevented from coming to Earth, which will allow serenity to establish itself on your planet. Of course, there will still be humans who will not want to believe the lies, the deceptions of your rulers and others, and who will label you as liars yourself. We tell you to have confidence in what is happening now, have confidence in our help, our support, but as you know, and we repeat once again, you too have your part of work to do to bring the light within you and therefore on the Earth. Together, you and we will make the Earth what we call the new Earth, a planet of peace, serenity, and light. This is the goal of what is happening now, to bring the best, joy to the Earth and to the hearts of humans. Do not be frightened by certain disclosures which are being made and will be made more and more in certain sincere media. Have confidence in what is going to happen. It is the end of the shadow. It is the end of its manipulations. Have confidence. We thank you for that. We love you.